Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for January 22nd through 28th. This is Golden Leaf Tarot, here to do your general reading. We are going to jump right in and call on the energies of the week for Taurus. Ooh, the Hanged Man. It actually came up in reverse, and we're going to leave it there. So right now, Taurus, you are living in the Hanged Man energy, which means, and this is in reverse, so you have been, in the recent past, I'm feeling intuitively that you have been really looking at your life and what you need to change and what perspectives. You've been gaining a new perspective, gaining enlightenment on things that have had you stalled, things that have been getting in your way of achieving your results and the results that you want. And you have been in a place of, I guess I want to call it like things are just moving slow and you've not been satisfied, right? You have not been satisfied with the slow moving energy, and with some of the blockages that have been put in your path. I feel like you've had some obstacles that have come up, and so you've moved out of this hangman energy recently, and you've moved out really fast. And the Knight of Pentacles in your recent past tells me that things were moving too slow for you, like you needed things to move faster. However, the Knight of Pentacles is also a really good sign for a Taurus, because Tauruses Tauruses do well with steady, slow moving paces, things not changing very much, right? And that's the Knight of Pentacles energy. What I'm sensing here is you're moving fast out of this, like, I'm observing, I'm getting some different perspective, I'm looking at a new beginning, and how I can manifest the things that I want, and why things aren't happening the way I feel like they should. And you're kind of moving fast out of that energy because you're moving into a more fiery, passionate, but stable King of Wands energy. And so the Hanged Man is where you are right now, Taurus. And you're moving, again, it's in reverse. So I feel like you're moving off that tree. Like you've been sitting upside down on the tree. Let's look at the Hanged Man for a second. So right side up, this is what the hangman is. So the hangman gets on the tree because he's at a point in his life where he needs to pause and get a new perspective and gain some enlightenment on a situation, get some clarity. And so he goes and puts himself on this tree, and he's reached a certain point in his evolution where he's done a lot. He's done a lot. He's made it through a lot of things. But now the hangman is in reverse for you. So it's like you've already gotten that enlightenment. You've gained the new perspective because you've done the inner work, Taurus, and you've really been through a lot. For you to get up on that tree means that you were at a place where you were really needing to make a decision, but you needed to get new perspective. You needed clear mind, right? You needed to be illuminated about what your next steps are. And now that you have moved it into reverse, you're moving out of that pause and reflection energy, and you're moving fast with the Knight of Swords. Like you are charging ahead with what you believe is your next step. I think you just didn't know what your next steps were, Taurus. You were a little confused, and things were just not moving at the pace that you felt they needed to move at. And, I'm sensing that you stopped, you got some perspective, you analyzed all the details, you looked at the whole situation from a higher perspective, from a more enlightened perspective, and you were able to see it rationally and, again, from a higher perspective. And now you've made a decision. You're moving out, you're ready to get out of that energy of the hangman, of pausing and reflecting, and you're moving fast. And I love this for you, Taurus, because that means you're charging ahead to what brings you to satisfaction, to a new purpose, to a new passionate beginning, which is the Page of Wands. I feel like you're starting a new beginning in work. I feel like there's something new happening to you with your work, with the work that fulfills you, and you've got this new idea, and you've got new ideas about what you want to do, and you've got new offers on the table. And so you're looking at your shiny wand and you're like, yes, I'm excited now. I'm excited about this new thing that's coming, which is leading you to the King of Wands. Whatever you're doing, whatever new thing you're doing is going to bring you into a place of stable, passionate fulfillment. You're going to be able to live in your creativity. You're going to be you're going to have your fire tamed, in a sense, like you've embraced the entire suit of the wands, of going through the journey of starting with the page, moving to the king is a big deal, because you've got this new passion project. I feel like you're starting it now. Maybe you're doing some learning, maybe you're creating new things, you're looking at a new job offer, a new job opportunities that you're trying to create for yourself, and the future is that it's going to give you that fulfillment, and you're going to maybe be put into a leadership role. Maybe you're going to be an entrepreneur and start a new company or consultancy or something, but this is really in line with the stars right now. Pluto is moving out of Capricorn. It's been in Capricorn since 2008. So think back to what you were doing in 2008 and think about right now. That is the energy you're in. You're changing something in your life big time. I had a massive change in my life in 2008. Every time Pluto moves signs, it is massive change. It's moving into Aquarius, which is all about how we work with other people. It's all, if we look at it personally, it's Aquarius is it's ruled by the 11th house, or it's the ruler of the 11th house, which is about how we work with other people, right? And so I feel like this is about work. It's about you really getting stuck, honestly, at your last job or maybe in your current job, and you're doing things now with the Page of Wands to get out of that energy, because you've been in this Nine of Wands energy. This is kind of below you. Maybe this is your current job. Maybe you're taking some online courses. Maybe you're learning new things. And so you've been in a little bit of a you've been through a battle. Nine of Wands, like you've been through a battle, and you've got a lot of wands behind you, because you've been through, I don't want to say the dark night of the soul, because it's not like that, but it's more of a, you've been through a lot of obstacles. And over the last couple of years, especially, I feel like as Pluto has been transiting, you've been faced with a lot of new challenges and new things that are blocking your path. And now you've kind of noticed how the Nine of Wands, those used to block him, but he grabbed one of the wands, Page of Wands, and he's moved out of the things that were blocking him, and now he's looking. All right, I've been through the battle. I've been through the look. He's got a bandage around his head, which is like he's a little bit beat up, battered, and bruised from all of this. And he's like, okay, I'm grabbing this wand. I'm removing this obstacle so that I can completely remove myself from all of these obstacles that have been in my way, which could be a job. I feel like it's a job. I feel like it's just about your purpose in life. And now he's looking at the road. He's like, okay, which way do I go? And that's that Page of Wands energy where you're like, okay, I'm grabbing my baton, I'm grabbing my wand, and I'm deciding, I'm making a choice, and I'm going to be in happiness and joy. I'm going to be in what gives me, what fires me up. I'm going to go do something that brings me passion, that I'm passionate about, that I love, and I'm going to be good at it, because the future is King of Wands. You're going to have success in it. You're going to be in your element. Now, the way you're showing up to you're bringing up this full energy. So this new thing you're doing, it's requiring a lot of trust and faith in yourself and in the universe. Like, the universe has my back. So this guy is standing on the ledge and he's about to walk off in complete trust that the universe is going to catch him. He's not going to fall. He's not going to hurt himself. It's a complete fresh start and new beginning. You are starting fresh in some area of your life, which I feel like is work. And that lily in his hand symbolizes wisdom. It's a wise choice. It is the right choice. Going out on faith is always the best choice. And starting a new beginning is what I'm sensing for you, especially with this Hanged Man, Knight of Swords. I feel like you've already started something. You've already started whatever it is that you're redoing. The way you're showing up to others is the King of Cups in reverse. The way I'm feeling this intuitively is you're showing up emotionless. It's almost like people who used to always come to you, who used to always seek out your advice, who used to always kind of run all over you, you're just not showing any emotion to that, and they don't understand why. They're just kind of like, what is it with Taurus? Like, what's going on? Why isn't this person helping me with this and that they used to do? And you're just like, I don't care. This isn't my passion anymore. I've got a new perspective, and I'm removing my emotion from the situation, which is a good place to be. It's not really what the card represents, but that's what I'm sensing it means intuitively, because this is how people are seeing you right now. And it's kind of like you're just not, you're not getting stuck in the drama of it all, is what I'm feeling. Like, sometimes even work drama can be very emotionally draining. And maybe people are even sensing that you are emotionally drained. And so you're just cutting off, you're removing yourself from it. And the reason I say that is because you've got this Eight of Cups. So you've walked away from these things, these cups. You're leaving behind those 8 cups. Those are cups that you have built over a long period of time. So this is about emotions, but it's an emotional thing. Look, people always say work and emotions are different or separate. That's totally crap. Like, I don't believe it at all, because when we work at a place for, a long time, it's very emotional. We spend so much time there. We develop relationships. We build up a lot of our identity into our work. And so if this isn't work, this may be not for you, but I'm telling you, like, you are walking away from things that no longer emotionally drain you, is what I'm sensing. You're saying no. You're saying no. And I'm really proud of you. Like, say no more, because what you're doing now, this new beginning that you're creating, is the sun. I mean, pure happiness. You're going to look, I've got King of Wands and the sun. There's so much fire um, in your reading, Taurus. And it's like you're about to embrace the energy of the sun, which is just complete and total joy, almost like childlike joy. Like, you're going to feel like a kid again, where you're going to have that spark of creativity, that Page of Wands, where you're going to feel inspired, right? You're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel creative. You're going to feel like you're doing what you love, what you're passionate about, and you're going to feel that joyful hope and happiness again. And that's the end result. If you take up take up your wand and embrace this new beginning, and start and continue to say no, and let your emotions be devoid from all the drama, right? Like, you're not a part of that anymore. You've risen above that because you've been through a battle. Like, you've been through it. You've gotten a new perspective. You're done. Like, you're done. I just feel like you've made a decision, is what I'm feeling. I want to clarify a couple of things. I don't want to clarify all these cards because that would take a lot of time, and I don't want to waste your time. But, like, well, here's my message for you. If you're looking at starting something new, if you haven't already started, which I feel like many of you already have, take up your wand and do it. My sense is that, look, I wanted to clarify the Page of Wands, and I got the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. Notice that she's holding that cup right in her heart center. It's going to be what fills her cup up with so much joy. It is a new beginning, and it could be a new beginning in love. For those of you looking for love, definitely could be that. What I'm sensing is, though, you're doing something new that is filling your cup. It's giving you joy. And you're out of that, like, you're out of the drama, right? Like, your cups are no longer drained. And so I'm clarifying the King of Wands, Four of Wands, success, celebration. You're going to celebrate all of this new stuff that you're creating. Whatever's coming in, whatever you're creating right now, Taurus, you're creating something that is worth celebrating. And the Four of Wands also represents stability. It is going to bring you stability and security, which is so important to you as a Taurus. You need stability in your life. And so the fourth house is all about stability. The number 4, it's all about stability. And so I feel like the King of Wands, he's stable on his throne. He has been through the trenches. He has learned all the lessons, and he has done all the work. And he is finally at a place where he can sit on that throne. He's earned it. He's achieved it because of his hard work, Nine of Wands. And now he's ready to celebrate the fact that he is secure and stable in this new thing that he's creating. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Recent past for Taurus. Ooh, Lord. 3 of Swords. Yeah. See, I was telling you, I was feeling like that Knight of Pentacles, like, sometimes that can be a really good card for Taurus, but I was definitely sensing that this was not for you in this scenario. Like, in the recent past, you've just not been, you're feeling heartbroken. And it's like a mental anguish, right? Like, this is mental. Three of Swords is an air. It's like air signs, right? So it symbolizes the air element, which is all about our mind. It's been a pretty big emotional and mental struggle for you to make this choice and to get to this point where you're doing this new thing. And you're doing it fast with the Knight of Swords, but that's what I'm sensing is like you were getting stalled. Everything was stalling you. All of your hopes and dreams and like plans that you originally had were stalled, and like it was really giving you anguish. And that's what charged you to go get in that hanged man position where you were analyzing everything. You were waiting for inspiration for whatever new big idea you had to move out of that energy. And that's why you've moved out of the hangman and you're moving out fast. Like I wouldn't be surprised if some of you were, you know, already started on new courses, or you've already, started working on your resume, or you're getting a new job, or even thinking about shifting in careers entirely. Like maybe you do one type of thing and maybe you're going into a completely different new thing. That's what I'm sensing for you, especially with the full energy. Like the full energy is like brand new, a whole new thing. With the Nine of Wands, you got the Queen of Cups. And so the way I'm reading this is like you're finally in a place where you're ready to find emotional fulfillment. And you're out of this Three of Swords, like mental anguish. And what you're trying to do now in this reversed hangman position and going fast is you've been through the battle, you've beaten up and bruised, and now you're at a place where you can balance your emotions. You're completely balancing your emotional stability because you're moving out of the drama. You're saying no to the drama. Remember that King of Cups reversed? You're like, no, I'm not playing this game with you people. Like, I'm out. I'm going to be worrying about myself now. I'm going to worry about me. This is about me. This isn't about you. This is about what I feel like I need to do to have my stability, right? Four of Wands, my celebration, my joy, Sun. So that's what this Nine of Wands is about for me. Is like it's led you to this Queen of Cups. Like, I'm going to go take care of me. It's time to take care of you, Taurus. Like, it's time. You don't have to take care of anybody else but yourself. And it really doesn't matter what they think, And so to clarify the Hangman and the Knight of Swords, we got the Seven of Swords. You could have been in a situation where there was some deception, Taurus. Like, this can be a strategy card. Like, you're being strategic with what you're doing too. So whatever moves you're moving fast, but you're doing it secretly. Maybe you're not telling anybody at work what you're doing, maybe just a couple of people, but like you're keeping it close to the chest. You're being really strategic in these next moves, right? You're not quitting your job to go, do nothing for a while. Like you're really being thoughtful and strategic about how you're planning your next moves. The other option for some of you, I'm sensing like you might have had somebody at work that was creating that Three of Swords energy. When we have the Three of Swords and Seven of Swords paired, it's often read as a liar, cheater, stealer, that kind of thing. So pretty deceptive energy, and you might have been a bit, shocked by this, which is maybe why you went into that hangman position in the first place, because you felt like somebody, you couldn't trust them. They broke your trust in some way. This could be in a relationship as well. We've got the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. We've got a lot of Cups energy here. So you could have had a relationship where somebody was cheating. Honestly, I hate to say it, but you could have had a pretty difficult, you went through a really hard situation is what I'm feeling. But now you're being strategic. So the opposite side of this coin of the Seven of Swords is like, all right, that happened. I've gained enlightenment and new perspective. I'm focusing on me now with the Queen of Cups. I'm doing what works for me, and I'm cutting out Eight of Cups. I'm walking away from things that no longer serve me, people, places, and things. And I'm doing what fills my cup, Ace of Cups. I'm ready to fill my cup. So I'm sensing that you have if it's a work situation, there was somebody at work that burned you. I'm really feeling that. Just be mindful, Taurus, of the people. People are people, but behaviors are another thing, right? And so, wow. The Fool is clarified by the Fool. Just saying, like, double meaning. It meant what it said. Universe is saying, yes, take the leap of faith. Take action on this new beginning, this brand new idea. Look how much she trusts in the universe. She is falling backwards. into the water, just saying, I trust you. You've got me. And she's got light all around her, making that beautiful Merkaba on the bottom of the water. And she's holding her wand, her fiery wand, right? Page of Wands. She is holding that wand, and she is holding it with a crystal, which means she is getting help and power from the universe. She's got complete faith. Now, clarifying the full is a pretty intense message, so lean in, Taurus. But anyway, I was telling you earlier, I feel like, yeah, King of Cups reversed is the Five of Swords. Like, it was confusing. That's what I was saying. Look at how confused he is. He's like, what is going on? And see that guy in the background? That's the person I'm sensing. There's blood on the ice. Like, he was just hit in the head, and it was shocking. He was like, what did you do to me? And that guy feels like he's a victor. Like, this person at work may have been a little bit manipulative and deceptive in their actions, and it probably hits you for a loop and hits you for a big surprise, which is what created that wake up call in that hangman. Like, you had to go and take a step back and be like, okay, what's going on here? Because I was not expecting that, right? I mean, it was just totally out of expected, and that's why you're moving into that camp. You're just like, you're saying no a lot more. Where you used to say yes, you are saying no. You're taking care of you. I'm so proud of that, because that's inspiring me. You inspire me, Taurus. I think you were pretty battered and bruised. That's typically what happens, right? When we make a change, it's usually because something is not satisfying us in life, right? We're not satisfied, and we have to move on. What is coming up? Cards flying out. Eight of Cups, you've got the Three of Wands. Look at her. She's about to take on a new adventure. She is leaving that stuff behind, and she is really excited about the new thing that she's creating. And so we've got the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from what no longer serves you, because you're walking to something that's more fiery, more passionate, more in line with you and in your creative element, and something that brings you fulfillment. I mean, she looks like she is on a vacation. She's about to go surfing on the water with the fire sticks behind her. She's just ready to take on the world. That's what I'm sensing with you, is like you're walking away from this emotional drama of all this, like all those Eight Cups to me symbolize people, places, and things that were just no longer serving you, but they were draining you. And now you're walking into your purpose. You are literally walking into what brings you joy. She is clearly excited about going on this adventure as she goes surfing. So that's how I'm feeling that is for you. And one card flew out. I just want to bring it up. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you're looking for balance. You're looking for balance and stability. What did I say? Four of Wands. Stability. You want financial stability, but you also want just general stability in your life. You want it to be an equal give and take. And that's what I'm sensing with this Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. It was not balanced. You were giving a lot more than you were getting back, Taurus. And it's time that you move into your power, right? And you move into what brings you joy. And look what we have clarifying the sun. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Brand new spark of beginning. Look at her. This fire is in her third eye. This is inside of her. This is a new beginning, a spark of creativity in her mind that's like driving her to this new idea, this new job, this new creative thing. And look, I'm telling you, go for it, because it's clarifying with the sun, which is like brand new beginning, total fulfillment. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot. The end result of this, the ultimate theme of this whole reading, is that your new thing that you're doing, whatever you're walking away from and walking to with that Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, is going to bring you massive success, and it's going to be quick success. Notice on this Chariot, he has got to hold on, because those horses are going fast and they're leading him to victory. That's what the Chariot represents. And notice how you've got white and black horses, which symbolizes the light and the dark. He has got the reins of both of them. So he is no longer living in any state but balance and harmony, and it's leading him to victory. And so I really you may have a Cancer coming into your life. Leo, we've got Aries, Leo, Cancer, lots of hearts energy. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Lots of, we've got a little bit of Pentacles energy, but lots of fire, lots of wands, And so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is really what I'm feeling. So if you've got a new person, if this is about a person, I would not be surprised if they had a lot of fire in their chart. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a lot of fire in your chart, Taurus. Okay, last messages, last quick words of, let's get some oracle messages and send you on your way for the week. Ooh, we shuffled these earlier. Angel, spirits, guides, what messages do you want to give Taurus as they head out to the week in this new exciting adventure? Look at her holding that fire. This is just amazing. I'm telling you, you're in a fiery creative mode right now, and you're a wise leader. You are a beacon for others. What did I just say? I said, you're inspiring me. Taurus, you are inspiring people right now. So I'm like, you are a wise leader. Own it. Own it. Own who you are. Cleansing waters, purification activities, vibrant life force. That's what I feel like you were doing in that hangman. You were like, oh, I just need to get in a more harmonic, balanced emotional state. Queen of Cups, right? Taking care of me. This is what I was sensing. And so keep doing that. Take salt baths. I literally, before I was doing this reading, I was walking my dog and I kept hearing the word salty. And I was like, am I about to do a reading for somebody who's real salty? And that's not what I'm getting. I'm thinking you need to go to the beach if you can. Enjoy salt baths if you can't go to the beach. But cleansing waters also. Water is a crystal and it literally cleanses you inside and out. It symbolizes fluidness and just purity and peace and calm. And so if you go and relax in the cleansing waters, you will activate your life force. And so focus on your aura. Anything you can do to build your aura. I'm a big fan of Bach flower remedy. So Google that. You can go to Amazon. Bach, I'm not no paid anything, but Bach flower remedies are so good at helping you build up your aura. All right, Taurus, it's been lovely to read for you. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next week. I will read you every week. And please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week.